Alright, thank you for joining me. This is another episode of fixing my 300, I think 25-hour plus build now. What we're going to work on today is we want to get these belts going from these mine buildings here. I have some buildings that have mines in them that we worked on in the previous episodes, and I want to get them to run down the belt at full speed. So I may be skipping parts of this video just in order to get enough parts, because it might take me a long time because I don't have a very efficient factory at all. So we'll see how well I do. Let me get to it. I did notice something. It looks like through the course of our videos, these storage units have emptied. So let's check on that real quick. Yeah, it's all empty. So since they're all empty, we are going to delete them. This was in episode 1 is when we created this as a place to store our product that we accumulated. Alright, we have a total of, I think, 500, let's see, there's, let me go up and look. So it is 120, 120, 120, 120, 120, 120. So 480, and that would be 600 and 720 with those right there. And this line holds 780. So then we add in this line, which has 240, which is 480, 480 and 600. So technically we can't even run all of the materials down one line because we only have a 1200 per minute top speed. So we'll have to edit our line and make it so we can carry all the product. So that's what we're gonna do next. Alright, next thing we're going to do is make these lines the correct speed. I believe they're supposed to be 120 per minute. So that's what we'll work on next. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to take these two lines and run them up the tower to the top. So one line will be running at 960 a minute and the other line will be running at 720 a minute. So that's what we're going to do next. We can't finish the left elevator because we don't have enough aluminum sheeting, And then we can't finish the right elevator, or we can't upgrade it to Mark 6 without having time crystals. So we need to go get some of that and get it working. We may have to make the lines more efficient, and I don't know what we have to do, but we'll work on it. So let me go find out what's wrong. The first thing I'm going to look at is the aluminum sheeting, because I don't think we have a dimensional depot on that. So we are creating that, we're just not storing it, so we need to store that. So here's where the aluminum sheets come out at. So what we're going to do is we're going to edit this line and make it so we are storing aluminum sheets in the dimensional depot. Now if we don't have any Mercer spheres, let me check that. We may have to go get some. Yeah, we have to go get a Mercer sphere. So let's do that first. Actually, no, let's get this prepped and then we'll go get the Mercer sphere. Alright, we're prepped and ready for a dimensional depot, so let's go find that on the ground.
The voiceless effigy creates bodies in their waves but does not notice the shore. Is our melody not beautiful?
Detecting abnormal brainwave activity again. Activating artificial brainwave resonator.
Your shallow song has no rhythm. The river erodes our temples without prayers and washes away our scripture without deepening. Consume.
I believe this is one of those moments where the scientist would yell, "Eureka!" But that seems entirely too dramatic. It seems they are somehow organically emulating human speech. Fascinating. Continue exposing yourself to alien artifacts.
Well, as you can see, I got myself into a pickle. I am on the edge of a deep chasm where there is no way to get out. Unless I can get maybe a jetpack, possibly. So let's try to do that before we go kill ourselves. Let's see if I can do that. Nope, can't build a jetpack, requires motors, we're not storing motors. So, maybe we can respawn actually. I think there's a way to do that, let me try that. Alright, so so we had to respawn. We should have all of our items in inventory. So, anyways, that's the way it goes. We messed up. Let's go back to the sheeting in place, or the alclad aluminum sheeting facility, and let's add a storage unit. Alright, now we're going to build the dimensional depot. Alright, we're now storing alclad aluminum sheets, which that'll be beneficial for the purpose of I'm trying to say for building purposes. Alright, so let's go and see if we can find some time crystals and see why that line's going so slow. That's what we're doing next. So the maximum transfer rate is 2.03 stacks per minute. Outgoing transfer rate is only 1 item per minute. So that's as fast as creating it, is 1 item per minute. So let's go and see if we can find out how to speed this up. So it looks like it just takes raw diamonds to make time crystals. It takes 12 per minute. So that's 12 and 12 and 12 and 12. That's 4. That'd be 48 per minute. We need to make 48 diamonds per minute. So let's go see if we can get that. So here's the diamond factory. We need 48 per minute. Let's see what's lacking here. So looks like it takes coal to make diamonds, maybe. So it can make 30 per minute. It takes 600 per minute coal. Yikes. Alright. So we need to have 2 of these factories, 2 of these buildings, making enough to supply. So what we'll do is we'll edit this. I think it'll be in a later video though, because this video is getting pretty long already. So we'll just call it quits right here. Thank you for watching, liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting the bell for notifications. Your support is very much appreciated and does not go unnoticed. Thank you once again. And this has been continuing to fix my 325 plus hour build of Satisfactory. So we're going to make this factory way more efficient than what it is. Little one step at a time, 1 episode at a time. So next episode we'll work on this particle accelerator factory and get it a little bit faster, at least a little bit. So that's what we'll do. See you guys.